Hi everyone. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I had to go do a bunch of things before I got started here. So how is everyone tonight? I wasn't going to go live tonight, but we are so close to 1,000 followers. So close. Be with you in a minute. Just setting everything up. Hi Carla. Hi Loyana. Sorry if I butchered your name. Let you know when. Just getting everything set up here. I was messing with my mini chat and I was hoping I didn't mess it up too bad today. I thought, oh, please don't mess it up. Trying to hurry here. All this stuff they make you do, I'm sure there's an easier way, but I haven't figured that out yet. I thought I was going to figure that out today, but guess what? I didn't. I didn't figure it out yet. So I'm going to hopefully get it up and running so I can read your comments. And I hope I did it right. So how is everybody tonight? Let me go get you on my iPad here so I can read your comments, and I will go back and see what everyone has said. If it ever gets up here, there it is. Let me turn off my volume. So, hi Carla. Hi is it Loyana? Did I say it right? Hi Cindy. Oh, you're watching me in basketball. Good for you. Hi Marie. How is everybody? So I wasn't going to go live today, but we're so close to hitting 1,000 followers. So I'm going to say, please, everyone bless my page. Share, share, share. We're almost there. So exciting. If everyone can please follow my page, it would be awesome. Hi Kathy from Pennsylvania. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. So, if everyone would type alert if you haven't done so, and type alert again when you get the message from the bot so you know when I'm live. And please, please follow my page. We're almost to 1,000, almost there. So we're gonna make another cooling rack cross, because you guys made me cut up a cooling rack the other day. Hi Pearl. And I told you you're going to have to endure making another cross. Hi Charity, I'm okay. How are you? Hey girlfriend. So we're back to we're going to do another cooling rack cross with the Dollar Tree cooling racks. So if you haven't seen how this is done, hey, hey girlfriend. Carolyn, you are too funny, girl. I know I don't have enough, hi Rita. I know I don't have enough mesh cut, but we'll cut some more as we need it. Awesome, Charity. So, let me show you how to start with this. This is the cooling rack. Let me put you guys down so you see what I'm doing. You don't need to see my face. I hope I'm not dumping you over. I have to wait to see where you're looking because I'm a little delayed. I want to make sure you're all in the screen. I think that's it. Hi Rita, we're making a cross using the Dollar Tree cooling racks. If you have not seen this, everyone is talking about it. So this is the cooling rack you get from the Dollar Tree. You get 2 of them, 2 cooling racks for $1, and you get 2 crosses out of one of these packages of cooling racks. So you have, for 50 cents, you have a cross, a frame made like a cross. So you can't beat that price. So what you do is, and I'll show you on this one because this one's not cut yet. You just get your wire cutters. You can't see what I'm doing. Can you see now? Can everyone see? I'm looking at my screen. It looks like you can. So hopefully you can. So anyway, if you can't see, please tell me you can't see. I thought I adjusted it good enough, but you never know. This is the cooling rack. So you have to, when you cut it, you have to make sure there's 3 of these lines left when you cut it. Okay, good, thanks. So you go right in between, right here, make sure there's 3 left, and just cut this right here. The end ones are just a little tougher than the middle one. And you have 3 places where you have to cut. See, right there, and right here. So you end up with pieces that look like this when you cut across this rack. You have to cut these off, these things sticking out here. So you just cut those little pieces off, and they usually like to go flying. I always do that. You have to turn the cutters so they're against that other piece and you don't have another little piece sticking out here. So you just cut across like this, and then go on to the next piece. Make sure you have 3 lines left, and just cut right in here. So I was saying we're almost to 1,000 followers. So exciting. If everyone could please follow my page and share, share, share. Hopefully we'll get there tonight and we can give away our prize. So you just keep going across. I have a million of these little things all over the place. Keep going across and cut these little things off. And you usually have a little piece left over. Someone on my live the other night said that you could use that little piece to maybe cut into like a spike and put it in the ground at a memorial or something like that, or anywhere for that matter. That was really a good idea, I thought. So you just keep cutting. These end pieces are the hardest, but if I can cut them, anybody can, because I'm a weakling. So you need 3 of those pieces for 1 cross. So you end up with pieces that look like this. You have this little piece left over that you don't have to use for anything, unless, like I said, you want to make it into a spike or something. And you just need 3 sections. So the way you put it together, I'm going to put these up, is you get some zip ties. And I usually do a lot with, I go overboard with the zip ties, but I'd rather be overly protected. And you get one of these sections, and you see where this crossbar is right here. Just line the bottom of this one up with the crossbar. The bottom of it with the crossbar, or the top, it doesn't matter. And just zip tie it together. The first one's always the wonkiest because nothing's holding it. Thank you for sharing, Wanda. If I haven't said hello, welcome. I apologize. I was trying to get everything set up, and I was worried that I screwed up my mini chat because I was messing with it today, trying to get it to be a little easier when I sign on than to have to do all the things I did, but I usually do, but I gave up. I thought, I'm not going to mess with it. It took me too long to get it going. So if you have not typed alert, please do so and let me know if the bot responds, because if it doesn't, then I did screw something up. Oh, that one's backwards. Always remember to have the flat part of the zip tie facing the part you want to connect to it. So you hear that zip. If you don't hear that zip, you have it wrong. So we're just going to keep connecting the sections together. And I do add extra, like I said, because it doesn't hurt to add a few extra ones. I love making these crosses. It's a neat little project. You just keep zip tying them together. Hi, Linda. So happy to have you. Welcome back. Please share, share, share. We're almost to 1,000 followers. So exciting. We're almost there. We just need a little over 100 more to get there. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate that. So I'm just going to add one more to this section. And I'll go back later and add more because I'm like that. But just to give you guys an idea, I wanted to get them together. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, Linda. So you just go along and cut these pieces off. You definitely don't need those on there. So now you get this section and you line it up. Oh, I don't want to go upside down, or it doesn't really matter which end. But you line these two up. You see the crossbar there that was there. You line up the top of this and the middle of this down the frame till you end up with squares like this. Thank you for sharing. So you end up with something that looks like this. So then you get the zip ties again and zip tie it together. It would help if I connect everything. It would be helpful. You're not just supposed to stick a zip tie in there. You're supposed to catch a few pieces of the metal. I'm going to put one in the middle first. Come on, guys, cooperate. My zip ties seem to be not wanting to cooperate tonight. You'd think they would after all I've made of these things. And then they go in backwards. So you just zip them together. Try to keep them like these 4 little squares here that you end up with. Yes, they are slippery. Oh, I forgot to share to my groups. Ugh. I always forget to share to my groups. You'd think I'd remember that part. And I always forget it. There you go. Well, you need a couple more zip ties for this part. So how's everyone doing tonight? I like when it stays light so much longer in the day. I remember when we lived in Michigan. I don't know how it is where you guys live, but it was daylight till 10 o'clock at night. I used to love that. Of course, it was hard for the kids that were still in school because they didn't want to go to bed when it was still daylight. But I like the longer days. So I'm just going to keep on zip tying here. Just a couple more. Awesome, Linda. So, if you can now see that the cross is formed. Of course, I have to cut those things off. Yes, I do too. I like it when it's late daylight longer. They were talking about leaving it like that here in Florida, but I don't know if it'll go through or not. Because I know when they tried it once before, the parents were complaining because the kids had to wait for the school bus in the dark. So I can understand not liking that idea. Okay, so we got the cross together. I'm in Southeast Florida. Is it Naomi? Did I say it right? I hope I didn't butcher your name. I apologize if I did. And this is the cross. Hi, Candy. So we're going to make this pretty green, this beautiful green mesh. Okay, why am I getting, I don't care about stuff like that. Get off of there. Oh, you're in Winter Haven. That's not far from me. I think that's on the west coast though, isn't it? Is Winter Haven on the west coast? So I have green. We're going to do green and white tonight. And I have to cut my twist ties in half. I'm usually a lot further ahead of my time here than I am tonight. I was messing with this mini chat all afternoon. Trying to make it so you don't have to wait so long when I first go live. But I don't think I accomplished it. I think I just better leave well enough alone now that it's finally working. This mini chat is what we use to send out our broadcasts and things when we're going to go live. And I had a fit trying to get it working. So I guess I'm kind of dumb to try to mess with it. But there is an easier way to get it to work. So I'm not good enough yet to figure that out. So I'm just going to cut the pipe cleaners in half because you don't need them full length. Someone said they use them in thirds and that was enough, but I always cut them in half. Used to live in Winter Haven several years ago. Oh, interesting. Tell me again where Winter Haven is. Is that kind of south in the central? I think it's central Florida, right? Over near Orlando. Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's not too far from me. You use thirds also, Carol? Yeah, someone said that they do use thirds, but I don't know. I know you can get away with it because I do cut off some when I'm getting it all finished off. But we'll see. I like to have something to grab, make sure I have enough to grab, but I'm sure thirds would be plenty. So if you have not typed alert, please do so and type alert again when you get the message from the bot. I noticed when I'm not live, I am getting like people watching the replay. If you don't see the red live up in the upper right left hand corner, as I'm looking at it, it's in the left hand corner. If you don't see that red live, it means I'm not live and I cannot answer you. So I always feel bad when people ask me questions thinking I'm going to respond and I don't. But I do read the comments anyway. You can still leave a comment. Thank you for typing alert. But they forget to type alert again. So it doesn't work if you don't type alert the second time. So I wish they'd make it a little easier for people, but hey, at least it works somewhat. So we're almost to 1,000 followers. I'm so excited. We have just a little over 100 more to go. So if we can all bless my page with a follow, like and follow, it'd be awesome. I did both alerts yesterday. Did it work, Linda? Well, yesterday I wasn't messing with it, so I hope it works. I hope it worked yesterday. And I'm hoping it works today. I'd be so mad if it doesn't work after all that. It took me like 2 weeks to set this thing up. So we're going to do the woodland cruffle. I believe that's what they said it's called. Or ruffle. I'll say both just to cover both. So I cut these in 13 inches. Isn't this mesh pretty? Can you guys see the shine in this mesh? I thought it was so pretty. So we're cutting it in 18-inch squares. Thank you for typing alert. And we're just going to scrunch in one end and then scrunch in another end and then crunch it up. Thanks, Linda. I thought so too. I thought this was so pretty. So what you do is you attach the mesh up the middle on this middle section right there. So I just put the twist tie around, give it a little twist. I'm in Southeast Florida, Connie. Thank you, Barbara. I thought this green was really pretty too. So this cross will be for sale. It's $45 including shipping in the United States, of course. So I know I don't have enough mesh cut because, like I said, I didn't cut very much of the white, but it's enough to get started, and then I'll cut some more. Because I know you guys like to watch me cut with a cutting tool. I use a wood burning tool to cut. Please close me. You do tie back. I am deaf. Hi, Rose. I don't know what you're asking. Can someone... No, Kim. I'm on the west or east side of Florida. I'm about 3.5 hours from Tampa. 13, Marie. I cut these in 13-inch pieces. And I like this, this is 6-inch mesh. The only place other than Dollar Tree I was able to find it is at Hobby Lobby. And I cut them in 13-inch pieces. I love St. Augustine, Leslie. We used to camp up there a lot at the state park. I love it there. It's so nice. I attached the pipe cleaners to this middle section right here. the middle of the frame. I don't know if Rose can turn on her closed captioning. I thought I heard someone say that she can turn it on her end. I don't know if there's anything I can do on my end. I found it didn't take as much. It seemed fuller, just me. Well, I cut them in 13 inches only because I used a wood burning tool, and my tempered glass that I cut on, that's the only amount it allows me to cut without moving it all the time. So I always just do 13 inch. You can do it any length you want. It's probably even better to make it longer, but that's the reason I do 13 inch, only because of my tempered glass that I cut with. Oh, okay. Thank you, Candy. Yes, I can't help her because there's supposed to be something on her end, I guess, that she has to do. I think this is going to be a pretty one. I have made turquoise and white. I've made a yellow and white, and the other day I made orange and white. So we just keep on going here. Roll them in about 3 or 4 times on each end. I mean, you can use the ruffle method too, if you prefer. But I think this method covers the best, I have found. Thank you for your help, Candy. I appreciate that. So yes, as I was saying, we're almost to 1,000 followers. I'm so excited. Just have to share, share, share. We're almost there. Almost there. I have a quarter auction coming up, so on the 29th with the awesome, Candy, thanks, with the Shriners. So I wanted to make a bunch of these. We only go up the middle. Yes, just the inside, Charity. That's all you really need, because the mesh covers it, so you don't need to go on the outside. Yes, Candy, I appreciate that. Candy's an awesome person. She is. Awesome, Rose. So again, if anybody would like this cross or any of the other ones, they're on my Etsy shop. This one's $45 including shipping. Thank you, Candy. Yeah, I was messing with this computer all day today. Sometimes you're just better off leaving things alone. You know that saying, if it works, don't fix it. That's the way I look at it. That's the conclusion I came to. So we're just going to keep on going. Hi, Barbara. These are the Dollar Tree cooling racks. I will show you. I know I showed in the beginning. You cut the racks. You get a package like this. You get 2 crosses out of one, and you cut in between, and make sure you have 3 sections left when you're done. So you get, like I said, you get 2 crosses out of 1 rack. And you get them at the Dollar Tree. You get 2 racks in 1 package. So it's a really good deal. Because 1 rack is only 50 cents. So you can't beat that. So please share, share, share. We're almost to 1,000. Almost there. Yes, Barbara, you need to use a wire cutter to cut them. Because it's wire, it's made out of metal, so pretty good. The only place you really have it tough is around the edge to cut, but I cut them all right. That's awesome, Rose. Till I saw you make it, I said, wow, cooling rack, oh boy. Right? I know. People think, what? A cross out of a cooling rack? Are you kidding? You could also make a square frame out of these cooling racks and put a square sign in the middle of them. Can you make the cruffles ahead of time? I know you're doing the live to teach us. Yes, you can, Charity. And I usually do. Hi, Sharts. Welcome. So happy you're here. I usually do try to make them ahead of time and put them in my holder. But I'm behind today. I'm sorry. Oops. Look at me. I'm putting the wrong color on this one. Yeah, I was trying to get things set up a little easier for when I do go live. Please share, Char. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers so I can give away a prize, and we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, I like to get them done ahead of time. It would make things a lot faster. It would go a lot faster. But then whenever I do that, people say, can you show us how you do those ruffles? So, thank you for sharing, Char. The mesh is 6-inch mesh. And I cut them in 13-inch pieces only because I use a heat burning tool, wood burning tool to cut them. And I use tempered glass to cut them on. And that's how long my tempered glass is. I would have to keep moving the glass, and it would take even longer to cut them if I didn't do it like this. So you just wrap it around the middle. Great. Oh, this is going to be a pretty one. I like this premium mesh with all the shine in it. Some people don't like a lot of shine. But to me, that's my favorite part about it. Thank you for sharing, Janet. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't typed alert, please do so if you'd like to know when I'm live. But you have to type alert again or it won't work with the bot, when the bot talks to you. So where's everyone from? It's been so nice the past few days here in Florida. The weather's been nice and cool. Not too hot, not too cold. Never too cold for me. But I think it's starting to warm up now. Unfortunately, it doesn't last long here. Thank you for typing alert. So I was, by the way, my name is Connie. Wreaths by Connie M, like McCormick. I always forget to do that. Kentucky, awesome. Connie, that is awesome. I like Kentucky, I like Tennessee, I like all places, but I never get to visit mostly. I've been through those Midwestern states because we used to live in Michigan. So we had to drive through those states to get there. Virginia. From North Carolina. Welcome, welcome. Brought my racks today. Looking forward to making across Alabama. Awesome, Connie. Yes, they're a fun project. I like doing them. And everybody always likes crosses. At least I do. They're such a beautiful, you can add them to any part of your house. That's the good part. Bedroom, living room. And you don't have to take them down. They're not just for Easter. I think they're for all year round. And they especially make beautiful gifts. Yes, Kim, it will not hurt it to put it outside at all. Will not hurt it. I keep my wreaths outside. I mean, if you can keep them under, you know, like on your front porch under a little awning or something, that's better, but it's not completely necessary. In fact, the mesh says right on it, weatherproof. From Hobby Lobby, it says weatherproof. And there's also a spray you can use. I've sprayed mine with this Krylon spray. It's Krylon Clear. Indoor, outdoor, non-yellowing. Make sure it says all this stuff. Spray, and it helps from fading. Helps keep the mesh from fading. My mother is buried in a wall She never wanted to go in the ground, so she has a wall. That's where she is. She's in the wall, and I made a little small wreath to put on the front of her, you know, where it's the front of it anyway, on the wall. There's a flower holder that we wired it to, and I thought for sure someone was either gonna take it or it wasn't gonna last, but it has lasted a long time. But I'm upset that I didn't spray it, because even though it's under the, you know, those walls have a big overhang, even though it's under that, it's not bad really, but I still wish I would have sprayed it. And it's still there. I was impressed. Connie, can you show Rose the package as well as piece of mesh, as she can see what it looks like? Sure. Just one moment. All right. So this is the package you get at the Dollar Tree. There's 2 racks in the package, and you cut them so that there's 3 sections left. 3 of these lines left. I don't know how to call them, but 3. You have to have these 3 left over when you cut them. And let's see, what do I have left? This is the piece of mesh. I cut them in 13 inches, but you can cut them as long as you would like. You can cut them as short or as long as you like. You don't even have to cut them this long. You can make them, you know, any length you would like to make them, but I have found that this works for me. Because like I said, I used a wood burning tool, and I don't have to keep moving the glass that I cut them on if I use this length. So talk about outside mesh. What do, oh, hold on just a, you're talking about what the mesh says on the roll? It says weatherproof. Can you see that? It says weatherproof. And you get it at the Hobby Lobby. I had just, you know, I wondered why I hadn't been impressed with Hobby Lobby's mesh in the past. Hi Debbie, thank you for sharing. But I noticed lately it's thicker. So they must be getting the message. Yes, Debbie, we're almost to 1,000. We're almost to 1,000. We need just a little over 100 to get there. I'm so excited. 1,000 followers. So please share, 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 so I can give away the small gift that I have. And we hit the first milestone. So yes, that's why I noticed. I thought, well, when I saw weatherproof, then I figured out why the mesh seemed thicker. Aw, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. It's so nice to get my followers. It means so very much to me. You know, I was so afraid to go live because I thought, oh, if I only have one or two. Marie, only one roll of each color. One roll of each color. I thought, oh, if I only have 2 or 3 viewers, I'd be so embarrassed. So believe me, I am very, very grateful to all of you for being here. So we're excited to be almost to 1,000 followers, and then when I get my first Etsy shop, you won't be able to control my excitement. I mean my first Etsy sale, I meant to say. I will be so ecstatic. Each milestone is exciting. Oh, this is really looking pretty. I like this. Really looking pretty. So again, if anybody would like this, it's $45 including shipping. You have to start someplace. Have you noticed your audience is growing? Yes, Debbie. I am so excited about that. So means so much to me. I know I don't know. I was just worried, you know, because I'm not one of these beautiful knockout women by no means. Hi, Jane from Australia. Thank you for liking and sharing. So I remember I met Damon once. I met Damon and Parker and Julie Samako. They were down here. Well, Char, you should use a mask. And I'm bad. I don't, but I have a fan sitting right next to me that blows the fumes away. So I'm hoping that's sufficient. But anyway, I met Damon and Julie, and they all kept saying, have you gone live yet? Thank you for sharing, Linda. And I said, no, I'm not going to put my fat self in front of a camera. And I think Damon said, don't even go there. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Yeah, he was shocked when I came out with that statement. I'm not going to put my fat self in front of a camera. Oh, thank you for sharing, Donna. He said, girl, don't even go there. You know, we're always so critical about our tongue-tied tonight about ourselves. But I love doing lives. I love being here and talking to all my friends and having you guys spend the time with me. Oh, thank you, Loyana. Tell me, am I saying your name right? Loyana. Such a pretty name. Let me tell you something. My real name is not Connie. My real name is Conchetta. And I always go by Connie, though. because when I was in school, I used to hate it because every time the teacher got to my name on the list, I knew she was there, and I would just say, Conchetta. And then every single time I was right, they were stuck on my name. So, I was named after my grandmother, and I used to not think and say, I hate my name. And she'd say, why? So, well, I think this is the last white piece, so I'm going to have to cut some more. But Loyana, is that right? Loyana, am I saying it right? I think that's beautiful. Yep. But sometimes it makes it confusing because my legal name is Conchetta, but I always go by Connie. So I have Connie on my Social Security card, which probably is not a smart thing to do. Awesome. You probably should have your legal name on there. And my driver's license says Conchetta, but I signed it Connie, just to make everybody a little bit more confused, right? Ooh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. There were 5 Lindas in my grade, so was kind of a pain, right, Linda? Ah, thank you, Candy. Well, some people think it's a pretty name, but I hated it because, you know, you don't want to be different when you're in school. Oh, Connie, yes. Well, you know what? Even Connie used to be, I always thought it was such a odd name, you know, Connie. No, not too many Connies. Well, there's an awful lot of Connies in the wreathing world. I just can't get over how many Connies there are. So, I think I told you guys the story about how I got the new multi-purpose tool. Because I don't know if you remember when they used to call Regina Sellers the fairy godmother. So Connie Padini, she isn't doing wreaths. She used to do lives, but she's not doing them anymore. But she made Regina a wand. And I asked her if the multi-purpose tool was going to be offered on Amazon, because I hate paying for shipping. I'll tell you this short story, the short version of the story. So she said no, but a few days later she said that she loved her wand and that because I did that for her, she will give me free shipping. But I wasn't the Connie that made that wand. So, that's how confusing it is. There's too many Connies. But because it was such a funny story, she gave it to me for free shipping. I thought that was really nice of her. She didn't have to do that. She was just repaying Connie Padini for making her that wand. Sometimes Connies come in handy to have a popular name, right? In that case it did. So anyway, this is the cutting tool, the wood burning tool that I use to cut the mesh. And the mesh comes in squares. You see how it has squares? So you just go in between the square and cut down the middle of that square. Right, Candy? I'm sure. I'm sure. Kids can be so mean, you know. They can be so mean. They used to call me all kinds of names because of my name. Like Chiquita Banana and all stupid things, you know. That's why I hated my name even more. To be young again, right? Yeah. So all of a sudden there's an awful lot of Connies, and Linda's popular name too, so I understand that, Linda. So I like to use this heat burning tool because I think it does cut down on the fraying. It takes a little longer, but that's okay. I want to make sure my fan's on high. I'm cutting them 13 inches, Eleanor. Only because, see, this is how wide my glass is that I have to cut it on. And I don't want to have to keep moving the glass, so that's why I cut them on, cut them 13 inches. It's too bad, Rose. It'd be nice if, I wouldn't know where to begin either to get closed captioning for the deaf, but it'd be nice if it was available for deaf people. I'm just going to keep cutting. I don't know how many I need, and I always forget to count before I start. I just put them in until it's full. So I usually don't count. I just keep putting it in. And if I have an extra couple pieces when I get done, I'll just put them in anyway, if it whether it needs it or not. Just going to cut a couple more pieces. And hopefully that's enough. If it isn't, well, we'll just have to cut some more. That's all. And we're going to make a little bow, I think, to put in this. Well, what do you guys think? Do you think flowers look better in the middle or a bow? Let me hear your opinions. What would you like to see go in the middle? Flowers or a bow? Hi, Debbie. I'll get everyone's opinion. Let's see what you would prefer. A bow in the middle or flowers? Put this down. Try a bow. You haven't done that yet. Candy. Yes, I have, girl. Not on these crosses. Not on the cooling rack crosses. But I have put a bow on the other crosses I made. Bow, Donna. All right. We'll do a bow. You want flowers, Char. Well, we're taking a vote. See who wins. Yes, I learned from Regina Sellers. Wow, clear, explain, me, make bows well. Ah, I haven't seen a bow on one yet. How is that? All right, Candy Girl. Just for you, since you're being such a good helper tonight. I just try to see. I would have put a nice oversized brooch. Ah, that's a good idea. Flowers. Except I don't have a nice oversized brooch to put on it, but it would be pretty. Can you get out of one rack? 2, Donna. 2 crosses out of one set. So the Dollar Tree racks have 2 in a pack. So you get 2 crosses. That's okay. I know, Candy. You have to keep yourself busy or you could go crazy, girl. Although I don't go out much, so that's why I love making the wreaths. Donna, she said cut 3 racks. No, you get 2 racks in one pack, and you get 2 crosses out of one pack. So essentially you get 1 cross out of 1 rack, but it comes in a set of 2. So I know you want to go shopping. That's about all I ever do. Is there anything else to do? That's the only thing that's fun, right? No, Dollar General's different. Dollar General, everything is not $1 in there. They're all different prices. Dollar Tree, everything is $1. Church. True, Janet. We can go to church. I watch church online every Sunday. It comes in live because I can't get anyone to go with me and I won't drive by myself. That's what I was going to say, Linda. Candy, you can get on that Amazon and go shopping, girl. Yes, I suffer from panic attacks, so I don't like to drive by myself. I'll drive if someone is with me, but I won't go by myself. Heck of a way to live, but hey, as long as I'm healthy, that's okay. Yes, Cindy, I'm putting them up the center wire. Really, Janet? But you see, I have an awful time sitting in a crowd. That's another issue. It's rough, but I've dealt with it since I was 16 years old, so I'm used to it by now. And I was getting really good about driving by myself until I had my heart attack in 2016. Then I got right back into the slump of not wanting to drive again by myself. I don't know how these women get in the car and they'll drive across the country. Do you, Char? They're not fun, I'll tell you. Yep, you know, they're not fun. I have a cross that I made that says he is risen. I'm sorry, not a cross, a wreath. Did I say cross? A wreath that I made. He is risen, and it says he is risen. He is risen indeed. If you look at my Etsy shop, it's a beautiful wreath. The pictures just don't do it justice. But that would look pretty, and if I could find one small enough for these crosses, it would look pretty in the middle. So if anybody would like this, it's $45 included in shipping. I get the frame from the Dollar Tree, Angela. They're actually cooling racks. They're cooling racks that I cut into sections of 3 like this. And you get 2 crosses out of 1 set of cooling racks. So please share, 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 guys. We're almost to 1,000. It'd be so exciting. I have 2 milestones to hit. 1,000 followers and my first Etsy sale. I'm going to throw in a little extra on that first sale. They're not going to know what it is. You ever use different method putting on mesh? You can use any method you like, Janet. I have used ruffles. I have used smaller curls and then just piled, you know, 2 or 3 together in a clump. But I have found that this method is the easiest and the best coverage for me. So this is what the method I stick to. But you can do it with ruffles. I made one with ruffles on the Hobby Lobby cross frame. I can show you that if you'd like to see it when we get done. But I think this method covers the best. Are you losing signal, Linda? I haven't noticed it on my end. I finally think I'm not going to praise it yet, because you know what happens when you praise things, but I think these Wi-Fi pods are doing their job that I got from my cable company. Hopefully they'll keep working. Oh, that could be why, Linda. That could be why. I cut the mesh 18 inches because I used the heat burning tool, and that's how much I have left on my tempered glass. So, but you can cut them as long or as short as you want to. But I cut mine 13 inches. Thank you, Marianne. Ah, thank you, Linda. So share, share, share. We're almost to 1,000. We're almost to 1,000 followers. Like and follow my page. I appreciate all of you. 18, Charlotte. 18. I'm sorry, 13. 13 inches. And that's only because I used the heat burning tool. The wood burning tool. Because you have to cut it on tempered glass. You're welcome. And I don't want to have to keep moving the glass back and forth. So it works. If you cut them longer, you may not have to put as many pieces on that I do. But I like this color green and this shiny mesh. I love the shiny mesh. So what did everyone do this weekend? We didn't do much of anything. My husband had to have a couple teeth pulled Friday, so he's not a happy camper. He's going to have he's having 2 implants put in. I think if it were me, which thankfully, thank God, I don't have the teeth issues he has, because I would just tell him to pull them and have holes all in my teeth. I'm a baby when it comes to a dentist. Yeah, he's not a happy camper, Sandra. Thank you. I do too. Yep, not fun getting teeth pulled. At the cost of implants, though. Tomorrow's your birthday? How sweet. Happy birthday, Janet. Too bad Scott's not on here to sing happy birthday. The price of the cross is $45, including shipping. If anybody would like it, it is $45, including shipping. If I wasn't such a horrible singer, I'd sing to you, Janet. Y'all don't want to hear me sing. Believe me, you don't want to hear me sing. Yep, if anyone would like this, please let me know. It'll be on my Etsy shop. Yeah. Oh, that's horrible, Candy. Yes, I know that chemo is rough on teeth. All kinds of medication. My niece is having issues with her teeth because she has lupus, and she is constantly in and out of the hospital, and she's been on so many different medications that it's affecting her teeth. And the problem is she can't get a dentist with all her health problems that will work on them. So she's having issues with that. Poor kid was so young when she got sick. Thank you, Sandra. Well, I wanted them to pull my husband's teeth. I thought, you know, at the price of these implants, you might as well, I mean, it's cheaper to have all the teeth pulled and have false teeth. But of course, the dentist says, oh, all your other teeth are too healthy, so he wouldn't want to pull them. Well, my thought is, he doesn't want to get rid of a good customer, you know, because once you have false teeth, you don't need a dentist anymore. So he didn't want to pull them all. But I'll tell you, implants are horribly expensive. So that's that end. So now we'll get to the sides. Get off of there. I'm thinking I might have to cut even more weight. I don't think I have enough yet. Yes, $45 including shipping is a very good price on this. I don't mark them up a lot, because I like to do it. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Please share, share, share. We're almost to 1,000 followers. Like and follow my page. I appreciate it. If you could type alert, make sure you type alert again, or it will not work under the bot message. I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself. Sometimes I hate doing that, but I know new people come in and they haven't heard my speech. I know. Yay, Candy. Awesome. Thank you, Eleanor. Please make sure you type again under the bot alert. Type alert. And hi, Sue. Welcome. The mesh is 6 inches and I cut them 13 inches long because I cut them with a wood burning tool and I don't want to keep moving my tempered glass, so that's the length that I have to cut on. So I just cut them that length. So if anybody would like this cross, it's $45 including shipping. You can message me or check out my Etsy page, Wreaths by Connie M. M stands for McCormick. Like the seasoning. Thank you for sharing, Sue. I appreciate that. So, you guys make me cut up these cooling racks, so I have to make more crosses, right? I like making them though. I think they're so pretty. I have everything uploaded on my Etsy shop. I wasn't sure if I was going to get that done, but I did. This is why I make wreaths, therapy and exercise for my hands and fingers. Awesome, Wendy. Right, Debbie? Very true. Thank you for typing alert, Diane. Please make sure to type again after you get the message from the bot, or it won't work. But if you could all follow my page, like and follow my page. We're almost to 1,000 followers. So exciting. We're almost there. Yep, I'm thinking I might have to cut some more mesh for the other side. We'll see. We'll see. You know, I made 3 of these now, and I always forget to count how many pieces I use. But, oh well. Yes, Janet, I make wreaths. I make all kinds of things. If you go to my Etsy shop, you'll see all the different things I've made. It's Wreaths by Connie M. M like McCormick. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. All right, Candy. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to cut some more. This isn't gonna be enough. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for being here, and thank everybody for being here. I appreciate all of you. I'm using 6-inch Hobby Lobby mesh. They have 6-inch mesh at Dollar Tree, but I only use Dollar Tree's mesh for decoration. And Hobby Lobby's getting better about their mesh. Excuse me. Thank you for typing the alert, Sherry. Be sure and do it again when the bot messages you, please, or it will not work. I was going to make some decoupage signs tonight, but I thought, no, I want to make another cross. Thank you, Sue. Oh. Aw, thank you, Louise. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yes, this is my favorite thing to do. People are, you know, they think that a cross is just good for Easter, but I don't believe that. I think you can use it all year round. They look beautiful hanging on a bedroom wall. And you can make one of any color for each room of your house. That's the way I feel about them. I think every bedroom should have a cross. Thank you, Janet. I think they make beautiful decoration. Aw, Candy, you're too sweet. Yes, I made a sunflower, my last live, with the Unique in the Creek cross. I'm sorry, Unique in the Creek frame. So I'm just going to add one more on this side, and I think I'm going to need a couple more pieces on the other side. Cut. What did you use to turn your mesh? I don't know what do you mean, Wendy? It takes one of each color, Glenda. Takes one of each color. What size is the mesh? The mesh is 6 inches, but I cut it in 13-inch pieces because I used a wood burning tool, so that's how long the cutting board is. I burned the mesh with a wood burning tool. You'll see it in a minute because I think I have to cut some more mesh. I know I have to cut some more mesh, so you'll be able to see it in just 1 minute. So why am I dinging? Am I doing something? Well, you're welcome. Yes, I'm so excited. We're almost to 1,000 followers. So my first milestone will be achieved once we reach that. See you later, Debbie. God bless. Have a good night. Oh, you're welcome, Glenda. Yes, these would look beautiful on a grave site. You have to make sure you spray them, though, especially if they're out in the elements. Spray them with the Krylon spray. Krylon Clear, non-yellowing, indoor-outdoor spray. It will help the mesh from fading. Yes, if you guys can share, I appreciate it. Oh, heck no, Candy. That's your job, girl. Don't you know that? That's your job. One of each color, Charity. I used 1 roll of each color. And I love this sparkly green. But you know, I was cutting up the green mesh, and I don't think there's as much on that roll as there is on the others. I think because it's this sparkly kind, I don't think they put as much on the roll as the white. Because I have a lot, it used a lot more of the green than it did of the white. So I'm hoping I have enough green. That's funny. Well, my husband, he doesn't want any more animals, so whatever my dog does, that's definitely my job, because he didn't want another dog after my last one passed away. But I was so devastated from losing my little mini pin that I had to have another dog. So any messes this one makes, it's definitely my job. Yeah, he didn't want any more animals. But sometimes, you know, you just have to replace them because you get so heartbroken over losing them. I was definitely heartbroken over losing that one. Pearl, I can't say for sure because I've never done it. My concern with using, that's funny, Linda. My concern with using, excuse me, 10-inch mesh is you may not be able to see the cross shape if you use 10-inch. I've never done it, so I don't know. But that would be my only concern. Thank you, Char. So again, if anybody would like this or know anyone that would like it, it's $45 including shipping. You can, have to cut some more. Yep, now I need to cut just a couple more pieces. So you see this is as wide as my tempered glass is. So that's why I only do 13-inch cuts. Cause I don't want to have to keep moving the glass. But see, this used a whole roll of this shiny mesh, and usually it doesn't take a whole roll. Usually you have some left over. So I don't think they put as much mesh on these real sparkly rolls. Did you really, Sue? That's awesome. Yep, so I'm hoping I have enough of this. I hate to have to open another whole roll just for 1 or 2 pieces of the green, but I will if I have to. Because this definitely is not as much on the roll as the white has on it. Tempered glass I got from Hobby Lobby. Right, Wendy? Make sure you use a fan, or if you're not going to use a mask, make sure you have a fan blowing the fumes away from you. Well, that piece was perfectly 13 inches. Yeah, and you can cut them as long as short as you want. So I'm just going to cut another piece of white, and hopefully that will be enough. If not, oh well, we'll just have to open another roll of green. Let's see how we do. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah, I think the wood burning tool really cuts down on the fraying. I mean, all mesh is going to fray a little bit, but it frays a lot when you cut it the other way. At least for me, it always did. I had made a wreath and it frayed so bad. Oh, it only takes a minute or 2, Wendy. Yeah, it doesn't take long. I had to take that wreath all apart because it had frayed so badly. after that, I said, that's it. I'm just going to use the wood burning tool from now on. I'm going to add a bow because my friend Candy said she has not seen one with a bow yet. But they're on my Etsy shop. Go check them out. Check them out, guys. Which mesh do you find works best with the burner? Oh, they're all the same, Wendy. They're all the same. I'm going to make a rose coming up on the Unique and the Creek board as soon as I just ordered some fabric mesh from Craft Outlet. I've never cut. I don't think I've ever cut on the fabric mesh, so that'll be interesting. So I'm waiting for that to get here. It won't be here till the first week in April. So we'll see how that goes. I might just get it with this. Hopefully this will be enough cut. Could you do it in your garage? What do you mean, Janet? Cut in your garage? See, I'm in my shed. I call it my she shed. Why so long? Do you mean the pieces? Okay, I'm lost, guys. I'm lost. But I think I'm going to make it with the mesh. I think I'm going to make it. I have a shed that I do all my crafts in that I have outgrown. I've been doing crafts for 45 years or more, so you collect a lot of stuff in that amount of time. Sample. Yep, I started off with this as my sewing shed. My sewing machine's buried in here somewhere. Oh. So this is the last piece, and I think it's going to be enough. Yay! I don't have to open another green. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty, guys? That is really pretty. I love it. I love those colors. I love it. So let's get on with the bow. We're going to use the Pro Bow tonight. And I'm going to do it on the smallest pegs. I think they're both, no, this, yep. So whenever I open a thing of, what do you call it, mesh, I always save the wrapper and then re-wrap it, because then, thank you, Candy, then it don't stick together. I use zip, Chanel stamps to put the mesh on. Whew, something just fell over. I lost one of my Hobby Lobby crosses there. Oh, we don't want to hang it like that. Yeah, it helps from sticking, doesn't it, Wendy? So let me get the Pro Bow. And we'll cut 2 pieces of wire first. Sure, Sandy. You can see the back. However, it's not going to look like this when I'm done. When I don't do it with you guys here because it takes too long, but I tighten all the twist ties and then I fold them in and it gives it a really finished look. So it doesn't look like this when I'm completely done. Gotcha. So we're going to cut 2 pieces of wire before we get going. Good idea, Candy. Oh, the cross frame is a Dollar Tree cooling rack that I cut up, and you get 2 crosses out of 1 set of cooling racks from the Dollar Tree. How many pieces you put on? I meant, yes, Kathy, I will count them as soon as I get the bow made, okay? I will do that. But I can tell you that it's 1 roll of each color. You know what? I don't even need this out. I can use the other thing. I would not have thought to do that. Yes, it's a neat thing. You making the cooling, making a cross out of the cooling racks. If you watch the replay, you can, from the beginning, I show you exactly how to do it. And very easy, and it's kind of a neat idea. I wasn't the one that invented it, so I don't take the credit for that part, but I thought it was a great idea for the person that did invent it. I can't ever think of anything. Awesome, Wendy. So we're going to use the smallest row for this bow. You know, I've never used this little tiny row before, so this should be interesting. Another first. You would think I'd practice this stuff before I, well, Wendy, you could stay till the end and then watch the replay. You don't have to leave. You'd think I'd practice before I do this on a live, wouldn't you? Not very smart. So check out what my ribbon looks like. Look at this ribbon. This thing came off. I thought, gee whiz. You'd think they'd make them so they stay on better. And of course, I have to put it on this way. I don't know. I don't like that idea. Yep, it has to go on that way. Let me see if I can find what happened to the back of that roll of ribbon. It's probably up in here. Yep, I found it. I found it. Except for, what the heck? No wonder it came off. There's nothing holding it on. Cheapers. I don't know, Candy. I probably could, but I'll just leave it on just to hold it on for the bow. Because of course it has to go on that way. So I'm just going to use these two colors. I thought these two rolls, I thought they would look cute together. I'm not an expert bow maker for sure. It is not my forte, that's for sure. But I keep trying. Did I not put enough pegs? I didn't. That would have been a disaster to have one less on one side. I made the cross out of cooling racks, Marianne, from the Dollar Tree. Can't see what I'm doing? Thank you for telling me, Judy. I don't pay attention sometimes. Can you see now? Mine, you can move more. I can see you. Mary, it's made out of cooling racks. Yes. Alright. So, am I frozen? No. Alright, so just wrap it around the pole like this, and you get your wire, one of your wires. Let me move this out of the way. Try not to get them tangled up like I do. So we just wrap it around the outside, these two pieces. Try to keep your wires even on the end. And just twist. I'm going to put a shorter one of these in. I don't need one that long, I don't think. Of course, you'd think I would have done that before I started. Look at me, I got another long one. Marianne, I showed the cross, but I'm not done with it yet. I'm just making a bow for the middle. So you just wrap it around here like this. And wrap this around the pole like this. And then just wrap it around the screw in the front. And tuck the leftover underneath. I'll get rid of all these in the way. Alright, here we go. So we just put this one up, and I always screw up my tails, but I can finish. Oh, what the heck? Did I do that wrong? No, that's the ribbon. Whew, that scared me. So, okay, we just give it a little twist and go to the first post. Come around while we stuck. And you can, at this point, you can put your other wire in. You put it right through this middle section here and come out to the opposite side, to the right side instead of the left. It's just to save your hands. We call it the helping wire. The ribbon is 1.5 inches, Eleanor. It's 1.5 inches wide. Just pull it and twist it good. So now, give it a little twist. Go to the first peg. Come around and give it a twist again. And I'm going to go over the first peg again, just to give it a nice full little bow. These little pegs are not as easy to work with as the next row is. And then give it a twist. And then I have a feeling I'm doing this wrong, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. All right, now we give it, let's twist that wire, the helping wire, to hold it. So, give it a twist, go around the next peg. And you give it a twist and go around this peg. Get that wire. And give it a twist and go around the last peg. And twist. Go around this last peg. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, Marianne. I'm so happy to have you. You can follow my page. We're almost to 1,000 followers. So exciting. And now we undo this wire. I like the Pro Bow. You know, for a long time I couldn't figure the Pro Bow out. But once I figured it out, at least I think I have it figured out. It really is a pretty good tool. So then you connect both wires together to make one. take it off. That's going to be one tiny little bow. That's all I know. I've never made one this small before. Should be interesting. And we'll put the Pro Bow back. Get my fluff box out that my hubby made me. I know I have it, Sheila. I have the 4-in-1 tool. I just tell her, have you been here for the whole video? I told how I got it. I told the story about the Connie mix-up. This is my biggest challenge, is fluffing the bows, getting it through this wire. Because you got 4 pieces that should be the same length, but they're not. Let's try bending them. Oh, so happy to have you, Sheila. Well, the story with the multi-purpose tool is that, there we go. I don't know if you've been following Regina, but my name's Connie. And I'll try to make it shorter version. When I saw the multi-purpose tool, I really wanted it, but I didn't want to pay for shipping. So I asked Regina, I messaged and asked if it was going to be available on Amazon, and she said no. So I said, okay, well then next thing you know, she's messaging me and saying, you made me that beautiful wand, fairy godmother wand, so I will give you free shipping for if you really want the tool. And unfortunately, it wasn't me, it was the other Connie Padini, who made that for her. So I said, although it was a wonderful gesture, it wasn't me who did it, it was Connie Padini. And she was laughing and said, because it's such a funny story, she was going to give me the shipping for free anyway. And I was so thrilled. So my all of a sudden popular Connie name came in handy. So I got it for free shipping because of her confusion. And I thought that was so nice of her. But I like it. I got it mainly to hold my mesh. That's what I wanted it for. To hold the mesh when I'm making a wreath. So I could make all the wreaths ahead of all the pieces ahead of time, and it'll hold all the wreaths. I bought it from Walmart, then nothing. Cool. Where did she ship to? Florida. I'm in Florida. And shipping really isn't bad for it. It really isn't. The 4-in-1 tool, I'll show it to you. It's sitting right next to me. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is it. If I take the, and it does different things. It, you know, it makes a bow very similar to the Easy Bow Maker. It holds 50-yard spools of thread, of ribbon. And the reason I wanted it, oh, you're in Delaware? You paid double. Right, but it's pretty reasonable price to begin with, I thought. I thought it was very reasonable priced. But the reason I wanted it is because you put all these pegs, you know, it has 3 sections of double pegs like this. Come on, peg. And so I use it to hold on my mesh when I'm making a bow. I mean a wreath. So it'll hold all my ruffles or curls. I saw Lowe's had one. So This is my little bitty tiny bow here. I can see it's going to take some fluffing due to the little tiny petals. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to glue that cover back on. You're saving for the ultimate. Oh, the ultimate pro bow, Sheila? Oh, I don't know if I like this bow or not. It's too little. I don't know. I'm not so sure about this bow at all. I'm just not sure about it. Needs a lot of fluffing. You think it's cute, Sheila? I don't know. It needs a lot of fluffing, that's for sure. Get all these. I think I took it off a little too soon. Took it off way too soon. Wasn't ready to be. It's not fluffed enough yet. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this little tiny bow, but not a fan. I may be making a bigger one. Let me cut these tails, that's for sure. Yes, I don't like my bow. It's too little. Too hard to fluff it. I don't like it, guys. Truly don't. Well, maybe if I put it on the cross, it'll look better. I really don't care for it at all. Add some longer tails, Wendy. I just cut them. I just cut the tails, girl. You think it's cute? Well, let me put it on the cross and see. The red scissors I got from Scott Waterman, watermanloft.com, but they're discontinued for now, I guess. Yeah, I'm messing it up even more. I'm going to put it on the cross and see how it looks. If it don't look good, it's going in the trash. Let's see. Get over here. Let's see what it looks like. if you used 1-inch ribbon? What if you used 1-inch ribbon? Well, it'd probably be better with 1-inch ribbon, but I don't have any. Oh. Thank you, Candy. Thank you for typing for me. I appreciate that so much. You know what? This one right here is flipping backwards. What the heck? How did that happen? That loop is inside out. Can you believe it? Yes, I'm not sure this thing is even going on here, Wendy. I'm still not so sure about that. I'm not sure about this bow at all. Let's see about flowers. That's what we were gonna do. Let's check out flowers. See if they look any better. Let's check flowers out. What do you think of this instead? Add flowers around the bow. I could do that. I could add flowers around the bow. I think this bow just doesn't do anything for me. It's too, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's the way it's supposed to be. Can't really see the bow. It disappears in the cross. I agree, Shirley. I agree. So let me get some more flowers. See what else we have. I'm coming. Just seeing what I got over here. I agree, the bow does blend in. Take that out. Let me add some of these and see with some green. I do not have any white lace ribbon, Janet. Let me see if I can add some leaves maybe. I don't know if I don't know about this. That's the wrong kind of green, isn't it? We're working on it. We're working on it. Let me see. about tan burlap? Tan burlap flowers, you mean? Try pink or lavender or yellow flowers. Different color flowers. Okay, let me go see. Let me go see what colors I have. I'll try getting another color ribbon. Let me get another colored flower. Yeah, buddy. Well, we have some of these, and we have some of these. Let's try sticking some yellow in there. Take that big old flower out for now. Let's take out some of these big flowers. Try sticking in a few different colors. Simple burlap bow with long tails and add flowers on top. Yeah, that would work. If I had burlap. Oh, girl. Let me take these out. I don't know. I'm going to put this one back in and add some other colors around it. Let's try that. Try to add a little bit other colors. Add some of this. I like these little white things. Some of this yellow. Let's move the pink down here. Move this out for now. Some yellow. So is it getting better, guys? What do y'all think? Is it getting better? Get all this out of the way so you can really see it. don't want to glue it in yet till I know. Well, that's kind of cute. Yes, I do have a butterfly, Marianne. Thank you, Linda. I'm kind of liking it like this. What do you all think? You liking it better now? Put one more of these little white things that are all tangled up. Stick one more up in here. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm liking it better like this. Better than that ugly bow. Of course, I'll have to get it centered and all that before I glue it all in. Thank you, Linda. I know it's probably not centered very good, but I'll have to fix that. Let me look at it the right way. Oh, let's stick one more little piece down here. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Eleanor. Hi, Lisa. Just stick one in here. Let me see what color butterfly I have. I'm dumping everything over in here. Can't even move my chair without everything falling. I wish I had a bigger room. I wish I had a bigger room. Just not big enough. Let's see what this butterfly will look like. Pink butterfly. Do you like that? I don't know if I like it. I don't know. Do you guys like that? I don't know. I think I like it better without. What do you all think? I can stick one there. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, I like it better without. What do you guys think? I think I like it better without. And I like butterflies. Like what? On top like this? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Try the other butterfly? All right, let's try this one. We'll try the other one. Try the other butterfly, okay? Not in the flowers. Okay. Like that. I don't know. I think I like the pink one better. If I had to put one in. If I was going to put one in, I think I'd like the pink one better. How about there? Bend the wings and sit it on top of the flowers. Just cock it a little. How do you like that? Do you have a yellow one? Yeah, I just had this one. Maybe I'll put both of them in. What do you think of that? How about both of them? Makes it look kind of lopsided though. Not both. All right, guys. Pink where it is now. Just pink. Okay. Just pink. Guess what? The wire just came off of it. But we don't need the wire. All we need is glue. Like that. Just pink. All right. You like that? Yes. Yep, better. Yes, yes. All right. It is kind of cute, isn't it? Well, let me move this so you can see this little white flower here. It's kind of tucked in there. Thank you, Mary Ann, Sheila, Tony, Pearl. Thank you so much. If anybody would like this, it's $45 including shipping. Thank you so much, guys, for all your help. You can message me or it'll be on my Etsy shop. And I was going to show someone something. I forget what. Was that you, Marianne? Was I going to show you something? You'll have to remind my old brain what I was going to show you. Thank you, Linda. I forget. I was going to show someone something. Are they still here? Because I can't remember what it was. Yes, watch the replay, Tony. Please follow my page. Like and follow. Okay. We're almost at 1,000 followers. Oh, that's what it was. Thank you, Kathy. I was going to count the pieces. So do you want me to count them all together or just each color? I can count them all together or just each color. I don't want to turn it upside down to do it because then all the flowers are going to fall out and then I won't know where I put them. Do you want me to count all together or just each color? I could probably do it from the back. I'll count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 down the middle. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. There's 54 pieces. So just divide it in half for the colors if you're going to alternate colors. So I would say about well, let's see, 54 doesn't go in twice, does it? Yeah. 2, 14, 27 of each color. 27 pieces of each color. You guys made me use my math skills there. Now that's pushing it. Well, that was the only subject I liked in school. Math. Yep, 27 of each color. Thank you for sharing. Please like and follow my page. We're almost to 1,000. And if you type alert and type alert when the bot messages you, you have to do it twice or you won't get the notifications. If you'd like to know when I'm live again. So I really, really appreciate all of you being here. If anybody would like this, it's $45 including shipping. Ah, came undone again. Thank you, Barbara. So again, thank you all of you for being here. You don't know how much I appreciate it. I love doing my lives and seeing all my friends, talking to all of you. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, Barbara. I'll let you know when we get to 1,000 followers. We're almost there. We have just a little over 100 to go. And when I get my first Etsy sale, we're going to be jumping for joy. And I have to do a celebration wreath. That was my granddaughter's request. We have to do a celebration wreath. So that will be fun. But again, thank you all of you for being here. You all have a wonderful night. And God, and one more thing. Have you ever noticed the ugly picture Facebook freezes our videos at? I was looking at some of those pictures. My mouth is open, my eyes are closed, I have a frown on my face. I thought, really? Can't they freeze it at a better picture than this? So I'll have to make a habit of make sure I smile. And I should be talking to you guys to say goodbye for the night, just for tonight. So hopefully they don't get a frown on my face or my eyes closed or something stupid to freeze my videos at. But anyway, I love you all. I thank you all for being here. And have a wonderful rest of your night. And God bless you all. Good night.